Well, speaking of the US, there has been a big development when it comes to crackdown on the ISIS network, as the FBI seems to have thwarted alleged ISIS support plot, and a 21-year-old ISIS sympathizer has now been arrested as far as claiming that he aided ISIS with cryptocurrency. Well, this development is coming in from the United States itself. Let's put out what the FBI director has to say on this development, as the US has been carrying out attacks when it comes to multiple regions across the world where there are ISIS strongholds. Let's in the meantime talk about Kash Patel saying that the FBI and our partners have arrested a 21-year-old alleged ISIS sympathizer in Texas following a terrorism investigation into attempts to provide bomb-making components and financial support to a designated foreign terrorist organization. The subject allegedly shared ISIS propaganda, sent cryptocurrency believing it would fund terrorist activity, and attempted to deliver materials intended for explosive devices and this radical Islamic terrorism, and it has been identified and it has now been stopped. He's been saying that great work by the FBI teams and also great work that has been done by the law enforcement partners as well. So this development is coming as far as when it comes to the hideouts now are concerned of ISIS across the world, as they are now being, as far as the strikes that are now being carried out. But this seems to be a young man who is said to be an ISIS sympathizer who has now been arrested, taken into custody, and this is being reported from Texas, as Kash Patel himself confirming the news and saying that he reportedly shared ISIS propaganda, sent cryptocurrency believing that it would fund terrorist activity, and attempted to also deliver materials that was intended for explosive devices, and calling it out to Islamic terrorism, saying that it was identified and it was stopped in time. Well, Rishabh is with us right now. Rishabh, as far as when it comes to the US take on ISIS, we have seen when it comes to the strongholds that are being continuously attacked on part of the US government there. One of the sympathizers, as they have been alleging, this is a 21-year-old ISIS sympathizer who's been taken into custody.
Well, definitely what we're given to understand that a 21-year-old quote-unquote ISIS sympathizer has been taken into custody from Texas by the FBI. The FBI director, Kash Patel, has congratulated the FBI Dallas team for the law enforcement. What we're given to understand that this suspect, who has now been taken into custody, was providing bomb component to a foreign designated terrorist organization. As of now, further details are still awaited, but what the FBI has recovered an ISIS flag, have recovered the chain of cryptocurrency transfers, which FBI believe was being sent to terror modules. Also, further literature has been found from the subject. Remains, further investigations are still on. Remains to be seen what all FBI finds from here.
All right. Well, alleged 21-year-old ISIS sympathizer from Texas has been taken into custody, and following investigation into attempts of providing bomb-making components and financial support to the designated terrorist organization. We'll get you more international updates back after a short break.